These guys are nailing it. And not only that, but they're nailing two different genres. They had that rap bit earlier, and now this rocky bit is just so fun. They nailed both those styles in the first minute and a half of the song that we've listened to. Awesome. Awesome. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Recently, we've been really blessed with music, you know? A lot of artists have been releasing new songs. A lot of artists. And this video is going to be no exception to that. Today, we're going to be listening to a new song released by a group that we've never listened to before. As you've read in the title, as you've seen the thumbnail, of course, I'm talking about KickFlip. Now, KickFlip are a South Korean boy group, and as I said just moments ago, I've never listened to them before, never listened to a song by them before, but them releasing a song just about a week ago feels like a perfect excuse and a perfect time to be listening to these guys. Perfect time to get my impressions on them when they're releasing brand new, fresh music. So that's what we're doing today. A lot of the Korean music that we've been listening to, a lot of the K-pop has been really enjoyable and really nice to listen to. We've been listening to a lot of new groups recently, so it only feels right to be checking these guys out as well. If you guys do enjoy the reactions, please do subscribe. Unblurred versions of the reactions, as well as anime that we watch on this channel, are on the Patreon. Click in the description where it's free to sign up. But let's get started, shall we? With KickFlip, with their brand new song released merely days ago. 11 days ago, in fact, with the song Band-Aid for the very first time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. We've listened to a lot of Korean artists recently, so I'm intrigued to see who this group sound like, if they sound like anyone who we've listened to already before.
그 애가 말했다. 첫사랑은 아픈 거라고. But what do I know? You left me alone. Wait, I'll say goodbye.
That switch up was awesome. I was expecting like an anime opening vibe, you know, that sort of fast-paced pop rock style, and then it switches like that into a rap beat, you know. I was not expecting that. This, what would I call it? This halftime. The instruments have just taken a step back. This guy's voice is so good. That time in that build-up was so well done. I'd like this. It's like the opposite of a drop, you know? When there's a build-up, you expect like fast-paced, heavy beats to come after the build-up. But having it build up and then just sort of cut off, and it's just relaxing singing with not too many instruments. I sometimes like that even more. These guys are nailing it. And not only that, but they're nailing two different genres. They had that rap bit earlier, and now this rocky bit is just so fun. They nailed both those styles in the first minute and a half of the song that we've listened to. Awesome. Awesome.
Full of pain when I realized it was way too late. 아무 일도 없던 것처럼 돌아와줄래. 너만 이 상처를 나게 해. Hurt me back. You are just 설레니. 너의 추억들이 힘들어 남아 아직. Hurting me, I'm trying to cover the sky. 아픈 거라고. So just don't make me think too much. You cause so
great. This song's great. And these rock bits remind me of like early 2000s pop punk bands. They give the same vibe, they give the same energy. The lyrics are the same, talking about heartbreak. You know, it's sort of the songs that all of us late 90s, early 2000s babies, you know, that's the sort of music that we all grew up listening to. You know, the sort of Fallout Boy genre. It's given me that kind of energy. How I would explain these guys to someone who have never heard them before is a Korean version of Blink 182. That's what I'd say. That's what I'd honestly say. It's the same vibes. It's the same uplifting energy. It's the same sort of lyrics that they're talking about. That's how I'd describe these guys to them, and that is such a compliment because obviously Blink 182 have been around for so long, such an iconic band in that sort of pop punk genre, and these guys are nailing that style. Awesome. Awesome. Fun music video, fun song to listen to, gave great energy. What a listen. What a listen. That genre that I'm talking about as well. There isn't too many, if any, artists doing it nowadays. That Bowling for Soup, Blink 182, Good Charlotte, Lower Than Atlantis, those pop punk bands that used to sing about heartbreak and relationships in the early 2000s that we all grew up listening to. And it's a genre that's died, you know? Those bands are not really showing much relevancy as much or influence in like the media and music today as they used to, you know? That genre is kind of fizzled out, and having a fresh group like this that give off that same energy, nothing but a treat. Nothing but a treat to listen to. Awesome impression of KickFlip. What a great group, and you know, if they keep going this way and keep hitting that genre, I can imagine them appealing to so many Western fans, because that is a genre that we're all missing, you know? That's a genre that has essentially passed away, you know? Great listen. What a great listen. Awesome new song from KickFlip, and a group that we'll definitely be listening to again in the future. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. You take care. Bye bye.